As I advised all of you last meeting, I'll do a chairman's report each month if there's something to report on. So it's attached to the agenda for tonight. You also each have a hard copy. I'm not going to read it all because it's there for you, but I'll summarize a couple things. I finished meeting individually with all 7 of the county commissioners. The intent of those meetings was not only to open up communication between the school board and the county commissioners, but also to bring to their attention our need for increase in the school impact fees, as well as requiring developers who are going to build huge tracts of residential developments to set aside some land for us. At some point, I explained to the county commissioners that at some point we're going to need to put schools where all those homes are at, and if they don't start setting aside some land for us to do that, we're not going to have any place to put the children that are coming from the thousands of homes that the builders are building in the county. And I seem to get some agreement from them that they would help us with that. Since our last meeting, I also attended the following events: the EMA Principals Breakfast, the 2019 Diamond Award Luncheon, the Career and Technical Education Champions Dinner, the Annual Educator Association Dinner, the Women of Worth Award Luncheon, the Education Foundation and Business Development Board Distinguished Alumni and Leadership Awards, the Cambridge Scholar Awards, and together with some of my colleagues on the board and district staff, the Palm Beach County Days in Tallahassee. Also want to mention back to the commissioners, several of the commissioners indicated that maybe it was time for us to get together again and have a joint meeting so we could discuss common interests. So if I can see a show of heads in agreement, I'll talk to the superintendent about scheduling a joint meeting with the county commission. Looks like we have an agreement on that. Great. I have attended all the swearing-ins of the new police officers. I encourage all of you to do that. I know several of you attend those with me, and it's a great opportunity to welcome the new officers to our district. I also met weekly with Superintendent Fenoy, General Counsel Rico, Inspector General Chu, Deputy Superintendent Oswald, Chief Operating Officer Wanda Paul, who I want to congratulate. We talked a lot tonight about your accomplishments, Dr. Fenoy. One of the great things that you did is you had her as your COO, and she's done an outstanding job in this district coordinating all the work that's going on, especially the work in District 5 with the building of 3 schools. So I appreciate your efforts, Mrs. Paul, and thank you for your commitment to the children in our district. Finally, I would like to address the, I get to it, the order from the hearing officer in the DOA case, the 43-page order. I read through that order in the case of Renaissance Charter School, Inc. versus School Board of Palm Beach County. And after analyzing that order, not only as a school board member, but also as an attorney, I'm disappointed and frustrated with this inequitable interpretation of the statutes. The position of the board took in this case was not only in a good faith, but proper interpretation of the law. Charter schools operate under their own board of governors, have control of their own operations, and they have disputed this board's authority for oversight or control on numerous occasions. To now take the position that our district could control the details of safety officer and/or the security protocols and security operations of charter schools is both impossible and ludicrous. I trust that this school board will later in this meeting, when we discuss agenda item LD1, vote to appeal the ruling of the administrative hearing officer so that we can move on in a sensible manner, protecting the children in this district. And with that said, we also have typically recognized the families and those of our employees who have passed away recently, so I would like to take the opportunity to do that at this point. I'd like first to recognize the passing of Jody Andrews. She was a specialist in instructional capacity development, Regional Office North, born in '76, and she passed away in 2018. Frederick Dearworth, teacher day-to-day substitute in the district substitute pool. He was born 1936. He passed away in 2018. Brenda Dominique, school treasurer, too, at Gladeview Elementary. She was born in 1963 and passed away in December 2018. Georges Gulame, teacher, secondary math, 9 through 12, Lake Worth High School. He was born in 1963 and passed away January 2019. Ahmed McAllister, custodian at Glade Central High School, was born in 1986, passed away February 2019. Robert Mullins, school police aide with our school police department. He was born in 1951 and he passed away in 2018. And a good friend of mine, John Cunningham, the retired school counselor from West Boca Raton High School. He was born in 1949 and passed away March 4th, 2019. If we could take a moment of silence to recognize these employees who have left us and their families.